Alright, let's see if this microphone was working. Look, dude, I don't care what you're saying in the background there, pal. Alright, let's have a look here. Division 2, Round 4, Australia. About to hear double. Alright, let's have a look here. Division 2. And that is double. Beautiful. What's going on, everybody? We have Division 2, Round 4, Australia. I already said it once. I'm going to say it twice. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. I don't really know who came out first here, but I think we'll just ride on board with Abrasive now because he's almost at the line. And I think it might be him. Might be the Aston Martin and Maggot, but we'll stick on board with Abrasive. Why is Lunatic Guy coming up there? Okay, weird. Yeah, we'll stick on with Abrasive now. I know I'm not your normal commentator for the Division 2 night, but I am DTR No Jug. Happy to be here. Happy to cover for Yari, who was signing for his house tonight, so congratulations to him. But the race shall go on. So we have Abrasive here coming to the end of the first sector. Let's see what kind of sector time he puts in. 26.888. So pretty good first sector here for Abrasive. Coming onto the back straight now. I'm going to be pretty excited to see who's going to run super low wings today and who's going to run high wings, because both of those have their advantages at this track. I think a medium wing, something like a 2018, after doing a little bit of research, has the best upside to it. But Abrasive coming around to the penultimate corner here now and into the final corner. He will be the first one across the line today as he comes up to it now. Time's he going to put in at 117.6, so a nice lap to start things off there for Abrasive. I know he was doing some practice over the weekend, so I'm happy to see him putting in some good times. Just going to mess with this real quick. Track map, yeah, whatever. We'll do that. So we're on with Maggot now. Maggot just coming out of the first sector onto the back straight now. Called a straight, but it does have two turns. I still think it's a straight. Honestly, from last year's track, I am so glad they got, invalidation there for Maggot. Unfortunately, validated on the outside curve there. A couple more times here. Donkey Dan comes across to the 17.8 next and with a 17.9. He just crossed the line. Stav has a 118.1 and Hammers UK with a 118.3, 118.8 for Eagle. And Billy comes along with a 118.7. So we are on with Kai here. Kai not using any of his ERS. May have invalidated. Doesn't say he's on an outlap, so I think it must have been an invalidation for him. Unfortunately, Nathaniel Parent. Where's this? Have a look, turn one. So turn one for Nathaniel might have taken a bit too much curb on the inside and lost the car. Unfortunately for him. We have Spathis here. Is Spathis on a lap? He is. So Spathis from Greece. I know he's a quick driver. 26.7, so not bad in the first sector. See what he does now. Talking again about the back straight here. What wasn't a back straight, I'm very glad that they changed this. I'd like to hear some opinions in the chat. If you guys liked the little right-left they had before they changed the track for 2022. But no, I like the new setup, the new layout. Actually, when did they change that? They changed that in 2022, or did they change it for the 2021 season? Because I know we didn't get it till this year. But I think they only changed it this year, as Spathis is going to come up to the line now. Let's see what kind of time he puts in. 17.7, so lost a little bit of time there. Maybe in the third sector, I'm not too sure. We will see how he does throughout the rest of the session, though. As we're on with Atlas here. Atlas, unfortunately, invalidated his lap time. Delgaisu is on one, so we'll stick on with him. Delgaisu driving the Red Bull today. Just taking it nice and safe here. Not full throttle through that section. It's going to be a 27.2. If you can keep it tight, keeps it within the track limits there. That's a very easy corner to invalidate your run. See how he takes this chicane. The chicane was giving me a lot of problems yesterday, and oh, he just manages to keep it within the yellow. Delgaisu, nice job. Coming into the third sector here. Something about this third sector, it's super hard to hook up, but when you do hook it up, it can gain a lot of time. A lot of drivers were running 33 1s to 32 6s in the Division 1 race yesterday, but it's going to be a 118.9 for Delgaisu, so that'll put him P10. Abrasive still holding down P1 with the 17.636. Somebody else just came across the line. Was it Lore? No. May have been Evan. Or Evan might. Yep, it was Evan. So Evan came across the line there and set a 118.867, and he will go into P9 with that. So yet to set a lap, we've got Maggot, Lunatic, Nathaniel, Atlas, and 10K. 10K on a lap now. And then we're going to jump over with, I believe, Lunatic, who just started his. So just keeping it nice and tight here. Braking a little early for this corner so you can get the car rotated in. You just want to go as flat as possible in that last corner, and the car just lets you know when it wants to grip up. 18.3 for 10K. We'll quickly switch over to Lunatic Kai, who's on his lap now. Just finishing up the first sector. It's going to be a 26.965 in the first. So not a bad first sector there. Lunatic, I don't know if he invalidated his first run or if this is just his first run. But it makes it through the chicane cleanly. Pretty tricky corner here. It runs run out on the curb a fair bit. Will gain you a little bit of time. A little downshift into the right-hander there. See what's going on here. Ooh, I don't know who that was, but didn't cause too much of an issue. Could have been a little different though if they were a little closer. But a 118.057 for Lunatic. So Lunatic sneaking into P5 with that run. Oh, and Stav on his second run. Oh no! Stav doing the exact same time. It put him on pole, but then it knocked him down to P2, so it must have been like a 6.365, and Abrasive must have done like a 6.364 or something. But putting in the exact same time down to the thousandth of a second as Abrasive on his second run there. I want to see what Abrasive is actually going to put in here. He's actually down a 10th going into the third sector. I will say, I mean, you get one lap hooked up on this track and then you start trying to push it harder, and that's when the mistakes start coming in, and that's going to be an invalidation for Abrasive. So he's still on pole, lucky to still be on pole. And Spathis invalidating his lap, looking like it happened in turn one. Donkey Dan now flying through the first sector. He is down on his time, up on his time, I don't even know, but he's minus .083 out of the first sector. Donkey Dan's going to need about 3/10 here if he wants to take pole. Whoa! A little bit of a slide. Wasn't able to see the split for Sector 2 there, unfortunately. I was not looking. Sorry about that, guys. Nice and clean around the 90-degree. Oh, just keeps it in there. I always get a little nervous when you're coming around that corner and you swing out that wide. But around the final corner for Donkey Dan, coming up to the line. Let's see what he's got. Oh, not enough. A 6.60 for Donkey's second run, and that is going to put him P3. Who else do we have? I think Spathis is going to do another run on these tires. I don't know if that's the right call, but might as well just see how it goes. Don't know if he will have enough time to get into the pits after this run. We'll see, though, as he starts his second, I believe. So bringing it into turn 1 here, taking a little bit of curb, not too much there. Keeps it clean, keeps it tight, staying on the black stuff as much as he can. Nice and easy, nice and tight, not really taking too many risks on this lap so far, as the Delta will show. 26.7 in the first sector. He's pretty close. He needs about like 2/10 or something to challenge Abrasive and Staff. Oh, he got away with that one. I think he would have lost a little time doing that, though, as I believe the way the invalidation system works is you go off track and you come back on and you gain time. Don't know if it's always staying true to the system, but you know, that's just a bone I have to pick with Codemasters. But Spathis about to cross the line here, and what's he got? A 17.522. So that's going to put him on pole provisionally. And everybody else sitting in the pits, I don't know if he'll have enough time to complete another lap, so that might be it for Spathis. Unless he can get around super quick. 10K, and out to the line now. And I think he's just starting his lap, actually, so we'll ride on board with 10K for bid. Oh, a little bit of a slide. There he goes. Just was not able to overcome as I'm looking at I say, sorry. Anyways, yeah, no, 10K not able to bring it back after the back end slid out on him in the first turn. I think he just took maybe a little bit too much curb. There's a real fine line there on turn 1. You take too much curb sometimes, it'll throw you around. You take too little curb and it throws you around. It's got to be right on the money. And just wasn't able to recover the rear end. So 10K is around. We'll see if he can just recharge his battery, and if his tires aren't too bad off, should be able to get another run in here. Everybody else in the pits except for Maggot and Billy, who are on their out laps now, and Spathis is on his in lap. So if anyone's wondering, he is about to come in. He just set a 17.522, and that is going to put him on provisional pole. But the comment here was Engage Castle 18. Commentary is electric. Well, thank you very much, Engage. I appreciate that. I'm always doing my best out here. Unless I'm super tired. Right now, I've got a bit of a boost. But we're going to follow Billy around for his lap. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this qualifying session. I believe most of the drivers are going to start heading out of the pits now, so we'll see what happens to Billy on his run. Hopefully he doesn't get into a lot of traffic, as he is going to start now. Activating the DRS down the main straight. Looking to take turn 1 clean. We're going to see if he takes these risks here. Somebody spins out ahead of him, and that's going to be a bit of a distraction, but he gets through turn 1 cleanly. Now, will he take some risks? Billy currently sitting in P14, a 118.716 here. Bringing it through the first sector, okay. Super low gears there, though. Really pushing the car. We're about to see what the split's going to be. Taking that corner flat out, it's going to be a 27.0, and he's up a 1/10.5 on his time. So let's see here. Billy really pushing it. Is he going to be able to catch a little bit of a slip here? I don't know who that is. I think it's Abrasive. No, so Abrasive's going to get right out of the way. Billy doesn't get any slipstream, unfortunately. Going to be sending it through the chicane. Missing that first curb. Missing the second curb. Oh, no! A little bit out of shape on the exit. But into sector 3 here. See if this traffic hops out of the way. Oh, I think the AlphaTauri is just going to go for it. Shouldn't pose too much of a risk. No! And that's it for Billy. Oh no, Billy. So just got out of shape there in the third to last corner and just wasn't able to recover it. I think he might have just lost enough time for him to say, you know what, let's hang it up. But next in, another driver who I was practicing with over the weekend was throwing in some very good times, 17.3 type beat. We're going to see what he has to offer on his third and final run in qualifying today. Currently sitting P6 with a 17.9. I know he's got more in the tank. Coming up to the chicane now, taking that first curb. Rolling it through the second one as well. No invalidation. Car stays planted on the ground. Coming into that 90-degree now. Takes a little bit of curb on the inside. Right over the curb on the outside. Trying to use as much of the track as possible. Really maximizing it here. Penultimate corner coming into the final now. Let's see what he's able to put up on the gas nice and early, activating the DRS. And coming up to the line is Nexton with a 17.4. And that's going to be provisional pole for Nexton 21. Just a great lap from him. Looks like Abrasive is done. Looks like Spathis is done. The only threat left here in the top 4 is Stav. So Stav was threatening earlier. Oh, and he invalidates. He invalidates. And I think that's it. Unless DMC man-to-man. No, but he's down on his time big. I think. Not too sure, actually. Oh yeah, so he's done. That's it. Yeah, so really the final threat there was going to be Stravroulise, and Stav just invalidated his lap, as you saw. Just getting a little bit too much understeer through that right-hander in the third sector. Don't know any of the corner names. I apologize. I mean, this is my first time. So, yeah. Well, doing this track anyways. So, looky. Nexton. Little bit of practice paying off for the kid. 17.480. Taking pole position for your Division 2 race here today. And Spathis sliding into P2. Abrasive in P3 and Stravroulise in P4. Exact same time, down to the 1,000th for Stav and Abrasive today. Looking like, I don't know if it's the 100,000th or what, but whatever number comes after the 6 was a little bit less for Abrasive. So, that's it. Next in on pole, Spathis in P2, Abrasive in P3, Stravroulise in P4, Maggot in P5, Donkey Dan taking P6, Hammers UK, didn't really catch much of him, unfortunately, in the qualifying session today, but he's going to take P7, Lunatic Kai in P8, 10K taking P9, Lore in 10, James the Eagle in 11, DMC Manaman, the American, taking P12 there with an 18.3, Atlas G is in 13th. It's Billy in 14th. Unfortunately, we saw Billy just getting out of shape there on his final run. Evan MO2 in 15th. Nathaniel Perrin in 16th. And Del Gesu F1 gets disqualified. So we didn't see what he got disqualified for there, but bit of an unfortunate turn of events for him. And he will be starting P17. So let's get into this race. Check out the sector times real quick. Well, sorry, not enough time. I let you all down. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned to Australia. And look-y here. Look-y here. It's raining. A little bit of rain to start off the race. Nothing wrong with a little drink at the start of the day. I'm drunk enough to know what I'm doing. Or wait. Hey, you know what? Whatever, right? I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, but I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. As we count down the clock to the formation lap here. And it's soaking wet. Are we wet conditions, or is it going to be intermediate? Let's check the tires. Looking like it's going to be a full wet start to this race. Imagine that. So the pole position sitter here, Nexton, leading around the formation lap at this point in time. Let's make sure we have everything enabled. We're going to hit the position change for the start, but everyone is on the wet tire. Did get a little weather update at the start of the race. And rain in the race, so it's looking like it's going to be a full wet race, like all the way through. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, interval position change, beautiful. Looks like we got everything we need to start this race. We got a little support for grease. I assume that is for Spathis in the chat. Spathis starting P2 here today. See what he can do in the race. I believe he's got some good race pace. Don't know about his pace in the wet. I was able to race against him in the Division 0 race on Monday, and you know, the wet pace was a little bit down, if you will. But we'll see how he fares today in this wet race. On Monday it was only a little bit of rain. But the car is coming around the final corner now. And we're about to start this thing up. So, predicted pit stop strategy just popped up on your screen there. Looking like it's going to be wet all the way through, so suspicions are confirmed. And I know that it gives you not such a great angle off the start here, so I think we'll hop on with Stav for the start of this race. Yeah, Stav's probably... I don't know. Hey, let's do this. Let's watch everybody park up. Come on. Sender. Uh-oh. Oh, Lunatic gets it. Nice. Are we all parked up? We are. Alright, we're about to get going here. Hop on with Stav. So we're about to start this race. A couple disqualifies, but 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Drive-through for 10K. So if you get that drive-through, you definitely just want to keep going. Oh, Nexton gets a really bad start. Gets overtaken by 2 cars. Is he going to let his teammate pass here? Going way out off the track there. And unfortunately, he loses out to 2 drivers. It's going to be Spathis and Abrasive overtaking Nexton off the start. Must have just got too much wheel spin there. Oh, and Abrasive looks like he's on the hunt right now. Taking a lot more speed through these corners. Little snap, though. So Nexton down 2. Billy had an incredible start, up 6 positions. Same with Nathaniel Perrin, up 5. Unfortunately, Maggot is down. Oh my gosh, just not able to get any traction here is Abrasive. So Abrasive losing out on the back straight. A lot of guys coming past him here. I think he'll be able to just slot into P7. Hammers UK just ahead. Billy just behind. Billy is on a hunt right now. Up 6. But Lore down 4. We got DMC Manaman down 5, unfortunately. And already we have 2. Whoa! Collision. Oh my gosh, can we find what's going on? Hammers UK is around. Who was around with him? It looked like a Williams. But we've already got 2 penalties here. Ah, changed the right thing. Penalties. Boom. 3 seconds. Oh, yeah, that's right. Donkey or 10K had a drive-through. So 10K serves his drive-through, hops into the pit lane now. And we're going to jump up to the front, see what's happening. So Stravroulise actually, let's see what happened there. Position changes. So Stav up 2, but Billy is up 10 positions off the start of this race. Oh, what a maniac. Incredible start for Billy. He's got to be happy with that one. Nathaniel Perrin as well, up 8. But the real losers here today are Hammers UK and 10K. And unfortunately for them, down 9 positions for Hammers and down 8 for 10K. See, we'll keep an eye on the gap here from Billy to Nexton. See if he's able to gain time or if he's going to continue to lose. But right now, leading this race is N. Spathis with 1.4 seconds on Stravroulise and second his teammate. Stav looks to be gaining a little bit of time here, using some ERS. Both running some super low fuel. I think they know there may be a couple safety cars, especially with the rain. It's easier to save fuel. Take a lap under or so, maybe 2. Who knows? But that gap right now from Billy to Nexton down to 4 seconds. It was around 3.5 when we were looking at it on the back straight. Predicted pit stop strat popping up on the screen once again, powered by Amazon. But what a gap we got right now. Abrasive and James here. A little bit of a battle into turn 1. Looks like Abrasive just pushing out enough ERS to get past. And will hold the position on the exit of turn 1. A little bit of a snap for him, but he's able to keep it clean. Oh, and another move going down here is Nathaniel Perrin trying to make the pass on Eagle as well. Is he going to be able to get it done? Looks clean to me. And that's going to be Nathaniel up into P7. So, ooh, I think that was Atlas running off the track a little bit there. Looks like some battling going on in the midfield. Just going to hop on. I want to see if anyone is gaining on anyone here. So those two teammates, Laura and Atlas. James pushing out all of his ERS here. Stab within a second of Spathis. And that gap from Billy to... Ooh. So James, a little bit of a better line there, but the gap from Billy to Nexton just kind of holding around the same, 4.2 seconds right now. I think things may have calmed down a little bit. We're going to scan the screen for any close battles. It's looking like the closest delta on the track at this point in time, 3/10. And here come the fastest laps. So everyone's settling in a bit here. A little bit of chaos off the start. An amazing start for It's Billy. He's up 10 positions. Nathaniel Perrin is up around 9, 8, 9, something like that right now. So both of them having some really good starts. Billy looks to be closing that gap just a little. But we'll keep an eye on things up and down the grid. 6/10 right now is the gap from DMC Manaman to Del Gesu. Looks like DMC might be closing it up a bit. Fell down a tad there. May have had a snap on one of the exits behind. But currently 4.5 tenths is the gap from James to Donkey Dan here. A little bit of a slide, and who's that? It's Lunatic Kai! Oh no! Lunatic Kai, it's going to cause a safety car. I don't know what happened there. Does anyone have damage? Was there a collision? So I don't know if Lunatic maybe got into a collision there or just activated the ERS on a corner a little too early. The aerodynamic grip was not helping him out. Yeah, real tricky to play around with the ERS in conditions like this. Let's see what we got up at the front. I assume both of these guys are going to stay out, and they do. Same thing with Nexton. Well, this at least allows Billy to catch up to the front. Close that gap right up. So let's mark this thing down. First safety car of the day. So safety car number, on lap 5. Just want to thank everybody for jumping in the stream today as well. So we got 7 viewers watching right now. So just want to thank everybody for sticking around, watching the action. Feel free to throw some comments up. Let's see who everyone's supporting out here today. Get a little conversation going under the safety car. Any predictions anyone has in the chat? Lunatic Kai comes in saying I had no grip. Yeah, Kai, we're just wondering when I was talking about you on the stream there, thinking maybe you turned the ERS on a little too early and just didn't have the grip. The last 6 laps, well, that's alright, man. It's tough conditions out here today, honestly. So look at this gap back here. What's going on? Oh, whoa, 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 hey! No! Billy! Oh, and he throws it all away! No way. Did he get hit? No, he didn't get hit, did he? No way he just dropped it on his own. Come on. I'm checking front wings right now. I'm checking front wings. Oh, where was he? So no. No. Oh. Well, it would have had to have been somebody behind him. Imagine. Oh, that's unfortunate for Billy. It doesn't look like he got any damage though, as he's staying out. But Kai in here saying Nathaniel P19 to 6, yeah, or number 5, yeah. Didn't touch the ERS, so unfortunate there for Kai. Just not enough grip, man. That sucks. But Billy all the way up to P4, gained 10 or 11 positions off the start. And I don't know, I don't know, I didn't see. Number 69 though, what a guy. Oh man, unfortunate for Billy, down to P13 now. He's going to have a bit of a tough race ahead. But hey, never give up. There's always points to be gained. Said by the one, the only, the great Bogarowski. Or the Dogorowski we're calling him these days. As we may have heard him bark once or twice. He is a mad dog from time to time. We got Lunatic still in the chat here talking about being memed. Lunatic, just for our viewers' information, has been memed on once before. So he is no stranger to having a clip surface of him having a crash. But I don't think so today, man. I think it was just tough conditions. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens. But the safety car coming in at the end of the lap. Leader Spathis. Right behind him is Stravroulise. So the Mercedes team is having a great start to this race so far. Lap 6 out of 29. It is our first safety car we see has come and gone. So Spathis looking to go pretty early here. Unless he slams on the brakes, I wouldn't now. But gets a good gap off the start, the restart. 1.3 seconds. Stravroulise looks like he's taking it a little easy off the restart here. I don't know if it's getting worse out there or not, but tires are cold. Still looks like he gained a little time back to his teammate though. He's having a little bit of trouble. I think Stav might be still running some low wings. He is losing a lot through the corners. We'll see what he gains back on the straight. Having a look down the field right now, this looks like Donkey Dan's super close here. And actually James is real close on the back of him. Oh! Little slide there. Oh, is James gonna get... Oh, no. Donkey just pulling ahead. That might have been a pre-planned thing. Teammates letting each other by. But back down to James. So right now a 2.8 second gap from P3 to P2. Whoa. There's no one right behind him there. Just moving back in the braking zone. So everything looking to be okay. Nobody's suffering too bad yet. Uh-oh. Actually, as I say that, what happened back here? A little bit of a gap that formed. Maybe I think Maggot might have just had a little bit of trouble. Oh, he's opened himself up for an overtake here. I think Evan might try and go for it. Oh, he did get a nice exit, though. Oh, how did he gain that much time? That's incredible. He got a nasty exit. The back up. So this has been the main talking point so far in this race. This little battle here. James, Donkey Dan, Nathaniel. Oh, we got somebody off. Who is that? Somebody having trouble. I think it may have been Maggot again. As that gap does grow larger from him to Billy. Oh, a little bit of a slide for Nathaniel there. Nathaniel just trying to stay with next in P4. Currently 0.6 is the gap. But look at the Mercedes. Both Mercedes drivers here just flying away. Keep an eye on the gap. 2.7 seconds right now on lap 8. We'll check at the end of lap 9, see what that gap is looking like. Abrasive, though, looking like he's got some pace here. Pulling a little bit of a gap on Nexton behind, unless Nexton is maybe trying to hold the guys up, which I don't think he would really try and do at this point in the race. But no, the closest we've got on the track is this battle still. Donkey Dan and James. Oh, Donkey Dan, yep. 3-second time penalty there, unfortunately for him. Is he going to try and send a dive bomb as he's deploying all of his ERS? Thinks better of it. This is a tough situation for these three. I mean, Nathaniel just trying to hold on to the back of Nexton. He's got these two behind him. I think he just might be even getting slowed down a little by Nexton there. Woo. But we do actually have Atlas G and Lore rolling into the fight now. We'll see if they're able to catch up and put some pressure on these three. You see right here, Donkey Dan's looking for something. He's looking to make something happen. Wants to get this overtake done. Thinks he's got some more pace than Nathaniel. I mean, Nathaniel, yeah, I don't think he's really being slowed down by Nexton. Because that gap is, 0.6. Unless they've got way higher wings. Oh, of course. Right now, everybody is on the wet tires from P1 to P12. 8 laps on those things. 10K did have to pit early because of a drive-through. So he's down there. Don't know what happened. I don't know why he has only 4 laps on those things. But, yeah. 6, 4, and 8. And then actually Hammers just pit last lap. So everybody's still in the wet tires here. As I said earlier there, P1 to 12 have not boxed yet. And P13 down to 16 have... Oh, actually, Evan hasn't. But those are your tires. As Billy gets a 3-second time penalty. Stravroulise closing that gap up pretty good now. Within a second here, within 9/10 actually. Let's see what's going on. Stav having to use a lot of ERS. I don't know, man. I think Spathis might have gone ahead and did a little bit of wet practice after Monday. Looking pretty good out here today. Stav with a bit of a... I don't know if it was an actual lockup. I think that's just the game messing with our eyes. Oh, oh, oh. What's going on here? I think James may have made a little bit of a mistake. Almost got pounced on there by Atlas G. I don't know if it's just me, but does it look like the rain's getting a little lighter? It doesn't look as crazy right now. Abrasive coming in, putting in the fastest lap of the race, though. Nice job from him. I think it was a 33.2 or 33.0. Just have a jump around the grid here. Oh, oh. Daniel very close to the back of Nexton. Stravroulise, what battery percentage? No, he's just closing that gap. A little bit here and there. The difference you can see, Spathis hasn't used anything. Oh, a little bit of a slide there. I don't know, I wish we could ask Jeff what the weather was looking like, but on my screen, it's not, I mean, it's raining, but it looks like it's a little less than we had when we started. Oh, Nathaniel's getting close. It's a ERS difference here, not too big either way. Oh, a little deep there for Nathaniel. So that might lose him a little bit of time. I think Stravroulise also made a mistake, as he's lost a good chunk, about 6/10. That's a bit unfortunate for him. Spathis starting to use a little bit of ERS. Because there's the 133.0 for Abrasive. Abrasive at 59%, a little more than Stav has actually. Oh, a little bit of a slide. Yeah, I did make sure my mic was not muted there. But yeah, no, Abrasive trying to close this gap up to the two Mercedes up at the front. Right now it's a Mercedes Alfa Romeo. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a pretty tight-knit P5 to P10 right now as well, so I think Delgasu might try and go for a move here. Super close to the back of Laura. Nice. Good grip on the exit. See if he's thinking about activating some ERS. I know Laura is. 100%. Yeah, throwing a little bit out there. Wanting to stay ahead of Delgasu and the Red Bull behind. So not too bad. Smooth driving here from Delgasu. And he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. And Laura knows it. Whoa! Okay. A little bit of movement. A little bit of movement there. Shutting the door. Don't know how legal that door shut was, but I don't really think Delgasu had a real move going on there. And who's that off? Oh, James. Oh no! What is happening? James going way too deep, going off into the grass, losing out to Atlas G. Atlas G on top of him earlier. I think he might try to slow him down for his teammate. Teammate not able to get the move done there. Now let's see here, an AlphaTauri sandwich. Oh, no way he's going to go for this dive, no. Braking nice and early, Laura. Just trying to avoid any collisions, only lap 13. But as we do see, we got a fair few penalties handed out at this point in time. Laura taking it a little slow, holy mackerel. Oh, this is it, he's got to go for it here. Delgasu right on the back of Laura. And he chooses not to activate his ERS. A little late on the activation there. He doesn't give it too much. Let's have a look here. Stravroulise falling behind a big margin now. 2.3 seconds. Abrasive is actually closing up on Stav. That is your battle for second place. And further down the road, we have 0.3 from Nathaniel to Nexton, and Nexton is 6 seconds behind his teammate, Abrasive, in third. Imagine. And no, other than that, second gap to... Oh, Stab Spitz. Stab Spitz. Stab Pitts, next in pits. Nathaniel Pitts. Who's staying out? Donkey Dan is staying out. Abrasive staying out. Spath is staying out. Looks like Billy is staying out. So just those three hopping into the box. Are they going to try... Yeah! Stab's going to try it. I thought I saw this place getting a little more dry. So here we go. We got Stav next to Nathaniel. DMC and Hammers are all trying the intermediates. I guess we'll see what happens. Let's compare the lap times. I don't know if there's much to compare. I mean, 13 lap old. Oh, that's a safety car. Who crashed? Oh, whoa, oh, hey, whoa, there it is. The safety car, guys. My gosh, boys were acting like we were still racing there. Wow, that's pretty massive, actually, for Spathis. It's going to allow him to get in and out. With the delta for everyone else, 13 seconds. 13 seconds? I think that was abrasive. Does he have damage? Oh, yeah, it was. So abrasive, you know, we're not going to really call him out here, but was he the cause of the safety car? I mean, putting facts together, he's got no wing, and he's now 13 seconds behind Spathis in P1. Those are the facts. I'm not going to make anything. That's for the, you know, the judge to decide. But, yeah. He's going to hop in. Looks like everybody else is going to follow him. So this might be an intermediate race from now on. He's going to have to repair that front wing. Let's see who jumps him. Currently P2, now in P3, P4, P6. Oh, they got to get him out. I think he might come out in P6 here. Unless his teammate can jump him. And I think his teammate is going to jump him. Oh, whoa. Hey now. So that's it. Abrasive damaging the wing. Oh, and his teammate, apparently he got to the line first. So his teammate had to give the position back. Unfortunate turn of events there. And Stav is actually back into P2. So Stav gets that gap closed up. 1 lap older tires. Lap 15 into 29 now. So, here we are. Just me and the stream. What's going on, guys? How you doing? How you feeling? Haven't had any comments in a while. I'm getting lonely. No likes either. Let's see some likes up here, guys. Hit that like button. I mean, if you like me. If you dislike me, hit the dislike button. I support bringing it back. Just saying. That should be worth a like. I don't know why YouTube got rid of that. I guess it's like so everyone gets a participation medal. But yeah, no, this is our second safety car of the night. That's crazy. Lap 15, only 2 safety cars. Guys are keeping it pretty clean out here. Only 1 DNF as well. Changing conditions, raining a little bit less now. Everybody's on the intermediate tire. Spath is trying to keep them things nice and warm. Warm and cozy. I wonder how my co-commentator today, DYMX50, if you want to go check him out, hit that Delta T Racing YouTube channel icon, and he will be doing the Division 4 race at the same time as us right now. But I wonder how that's all going. So let's go have a look over there. Division 4, looking like it's dry. It is. Dry race. Nellboy in the lead of that one. So a little update from the other race. The podium right now, they're on lap 16, same lap as us, and they actually have a safety car out right now, so, you know, we're tying in pretty well with the other race. But top three right there is a DTR Nellboy in P1, Tom Putty in P2, and Gunja 90 in P3. So a little update there for the Division 4 race, if anyone was wondering. Which you probably weren't. But, you know, I needed something to blab about. So, another lap. Another day, another dollar. Burnt Mylander just loves to get some TV time. Did have him on the stream a few times in Division 4. He was talking about his gambling addiction, how he likes to bet on the drivers in the races. You know, sometimes he said he just drives the safety car to the pits. No one even tells him to. He says, well, if my guy's not winning, I might as well make a safety car, right? Number 13 there for Spathis. What number is Stav? Just love how far away we are here. That can't be a helicopter. That's, you gotta be like up in a stand or something. Is there like a camera stand there? Like a tall thing you could stand in? No, I mean look at this. Look, where's that camera angle? Where's the camera? Where's this camera? There's no. That's not a helicopter, man. There's no camera there. Codemasters are fooling us. They're pulling some magical stuff. The floating camera. Should be coming in at the end of this lap. Like 3 laps under the safety car. Lap 17 of the 29. Should restart on lap 18 here. And it is. Well, lap 17, you know what I mean. So, Spathis going to let the safety car do its thing. Burnt Mylander ripping it day in, day out, all the way back to the pits. A little bit of a bunch up here in the midfield. But we'll jump into the invis cam. As Spathis warming the tires up, getting ready to restart this thing, and I think he goes. Oh, no, he didn't. I lied. Is he going now, though? He might be. Oh, that would have been a decent jump if he actually goes. Ooh, no, Stav says fool me once, or... Yep. Oh, yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't do that. Because Stav is right on his behind. So 9/10 is the gap, and we are racing again in Australia. Still a P1, P2 for the Mercedes crew, and somebody has spun. It's Delgaisu. Moment of silence for Delgaisu, spinning at turn 1. Moment of silence over. P16 for him. Oh, side-by-side action. Getting a good look at it here from DMC Metaman's view. A little bit wide there for Maggot. Lord just not looking like he's got the pace today. A lot of battles going on in his direction. Let me get these tires off your screen. A little bit more room to see stuff. But Abrasive super close to James the Eagle. Abrasive getting pissed now. Got that front wing damage earlier. Oh my gosh. Real early braking. I think he could have stuck it up the inside. Showing himself, saying, hey, I'm here though. Whoa! A little bit of a slide, saving the back end though. Saving the back end for another meal. There we go. Ooh, Stav putting in some times. Stav's starting to like these intermediate conditions. He's really closing the gap. Not using too much ERS, but you know, Stav is closing it up. What's going on? I haven't really been able to pinpoint Stav's wings yet, and I think they are low. So he was catching some understeer in qualifying, and we're about to see how much he's about to pull back on Spathis here in the straight. Actually, not too much, to be honest. Only a tenth. So who knows, man? Maybe it was the wrong choice of wings today for Stav. Abrasive super close now. He's got to send this. Send it! There he goes, round the outside. Keeping it on the track. Nice move there from Abrasive. Bringing it up into P5. Very nice. Abrasive might be looking at a podium here today, honestly. What do we got here? Spathis, Donkey Dan. Donkey Dan's running in 129.2. That's the fastest lap of the race so far. What do we got here? Penalties I need to see. 6 seconds for Donkey Dan. So if Abrasive can get past Atlas, we got 9 laps to go. And just hold within 6 seconds of Donkey Dan. That's a free podium. That's it, man. I mean, track limit penalties are the real killer. It's not cigarettes. That's what your parents should be saying. You know, cigarettes are one thing, but if you start smoking track limit penalties, you're gonna lose every single race. Oh man, closing right up on Atlas. Using a lot of ERS. Oh, Atlas is too, though. Abrasive doing better on the ERS. Little wide there for Atlas. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. As my good friend Ajin, I assume, can remember. I say good friend lightly. Very lightly. Oh my gosh, look at these times. Oh, look at these times. Oh, and James the Eagle says, no way, dog. I used all of his ERS for that one, though. So 128's now being put in. James is getting close to the back of Abrasive. James is flashing, though, under that 10%. So they're going to build a little bit back up here in the first sector. See Abrasive just super loose through that section. Might just be a setup choice for him. Oh, you gotta be careful there, man. Holy mackerel. Wow. James almost catching some grass on the outside there. That would have spelt disaster for him. These guys are real zipping it through here, though. Abrasive making a bit of a mistake. Going wide, catching some understeer through the chicane. Into the 90, cranking 90s. The boys are cranking 90s. Nice. So this is it. This is looking like it's shaping up to be a battle. A battle for the ages. Stav looked like he made a mistake or something. But a 128.5 for Spathis. Oh. Look at the slide for Donkey Dan. What is this gap? 1.9 seconds for Abrasive right now. For Donkey Dan. But this is a podium fight here. Atlas and Abrasive and even James. I mean, James is 6/10 back. Not too much ERS to play with for James compared to the other two, but oh, They gotta be careful. I don't know how many warnings Abrasive has. Let's have a look here, actually, for all three of them. So we're going to race director. Quickly, Doggy Dan, doesn't matter. View lap times. Not even a warning for Atlas. Oh, and that's it. Look at that. Abrasive with 2 warnings. Are we going to miss an overtake? No, we're not. Okay, one more person to look at. We got to do it quick. James the Eagle. What? Oh, man, James has fat penalties. I didn't even know. Oh, somebody crashed. It's Nexton. Nexton getting out of shape in the chicane, losing the car. Still in the race, though. Oh, this is it. Abrasive really has to push it here. Donkey Dan setting the fastest lap of the race at 128.291. Oh, man, catching a little oversteer there. Little snap-a-rooney. Donkey Dan's actually closing right up on Stav now, so that's going to force Stav into driving a little quicker. We'll see if any mistakes happen up here. Ooh. Donkey Dan really just saying whatever, man, at this point. He's just going to go max push. 6 seconds of time penalties for him. 6 seconds for him, 6 seconds for James the Eagle, so it's a penalty sandwich. No! Abrasive! And that throws him out of contention for the podium. As Billy says, num num num, and runs right over his damage. So Billy eating up that damage there. I wonder if he popped a tire or two. Abrasive leaves instantly. I would do the exact same. That is super unfortunate for Abrasive. He was right in that fight. Hey, but look at Billy making the comeback of a lifetime right now. It's a dream. Oh, is that Abrasive there? In the chat? So, safety car. Well, someone's in here saying, last thing I needed. I don't know if that was a safety car or if that was Abrasive saying he crashed. But nah, super unfortunate for Abrasive there. Oh, he's right in on the fight, and we have our third safety car. It's going to be a quick one, though. I'll tell you what. I'm James the Eagle. Oh! How Bill went over the broken wing. I know. He ate it like breakfast. Ate that broken wing like breakfast. Said, "Ah, yeah, I think I want to pop my tires. Make this thing a little more difficult." Oh my gosh. So, little update here for everyone watching. YouTube thinks we're playing Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I guess they did get Division 2 correct. But this does not, I don't see any weapons in this game. Unless Billy's going to whip out the 9 on Nathaniel here. But hey, great job YouTube knowing what game we're playing. You know, running around, shooting. Shooting in sector times. Alright, that's enough out of me. Back to the race. I gotta stop mumbling. But this is it. Is the safety car gonna go one more? No way. The walls are a weapon under this weather. Yeah, I guess. I mean, the walls, yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree. You know, the walls are definitely a weapon. They're always on the hunt. The walls are on the hunt for people making mistakes. So we're gonna go at the end of this lap. That'd be great. You know what? Maybe Burnt Mylander could just peel off right now into an escape road or something. We just get going. Everybody back up at 100% ERS though, so that's not bad. But there we go. Taking a run through everybody there. Everybody at 100. I'm getting a bit tired. Little yawn action. There we go. Safety car in this lap. Spathis has been doing some pretty quick restarts, not bunching up the field. I haven't seen any too late mates today where everyone's together around the fire, crashing into each other. He's keeping a good pace. Oh my. That was in no way a hit against Too Late Mate, but those safety car restarts are slow. I still love you though, man. Here we go. Here we go. Lap 25, boy. Let's do it. A little high pitch action out of the commentator there. You guys know I can hit those notes. Spath is getting a good restart, 1 second ahead of Stav. 3 laps to go in this race. We got a yellow. Oh no. Oh no! There he is. Donkey 10. Donkey 10. He's on the softs. What is he doing? He's throwing it all down the drain. Instead of letting the rain wash it down the drain, he threw it down the drain himself and put those softs on. I think he was just doing it because he was kind of out of the race already with those 6 seconds. So no hits on Donkey Dan, just trying a little something new today. But this is what we got. James the Eagle on a Stravroulise, Nathaniel Perrin. Nathaniel having a great race today here. We're going to check this real quick. Position change. Nathaniel up 12. And he's looking at a podium from P19. I mean, there wasn't even 19 drivers in the race, but somehow he went from P19 to P4 without even having 19 in the race. So great work from him today. He just has to keep it within, I believe it's 6 seconds and Hammers UK. Oh no, I'm clicking the wrong button, but Hammers is out. Oh, don't tell me they went into each other. They did. With no time for a safety car though, and I think Donkey Dan actually has it beached. And there he goes, getting disqualified. Get me back to the front of the race. Yeah, so there he is. Donkey Dan was disqualified from the session for beaching himself on a curb. He went from the rain to the beach. Enjoying a nice sunny day over there, I hope. Look at the gap forming now from Stav. Really, Nathaniel just looking, I mean, he's got penalties behind him. He's got penalties ahead of him. He's just got to keep it on track. We're coming into the 3rd sector here. And then we will be starting lap 28, the penultimate lap of this race. Or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't know anything about Formula 1. I just showed up. Here we go. Lap 28. Looking like it's getting bright out there though. Let's see if the track dries up in these next 2 laps. I don't know about Spathis, but if I'm in this situation, I think the softs might be the right call. You know, pit at the end of this lap. That's a complete joke, by the way. For anyone thinking I'm serious. But here it is, Nathaniel Perrin. Sticking in that 1 second. And he's got more ERS to play with. He's just gotta, you know, save it up, save it up. Don't use too much. Should be able to stay under. DMC Man-to-Man actually looking to make things happen too. Oh, could DMC Man-to-Man? Now, Man-to-Man, much respect for this guy. But, you know, he's got some speed. He's cleanly. I don't think he's going to be able to get on the podium today, but if he sticks with Billy, he should be able to... Whoa! He should be able to take Billy's position, and he should be able to take James's position, though, as well. So we might be looking at a P4 after all his hard work here today. The only North American on the grid today, I believe, as well. This is it. Is Stav gonna look to steal a dub? Last lap of the race here, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Stravroulise's last chance to sneak away with a fat W. Atlas G snagging that fastest lap. I don't think he gets the point, but he can take it away. We'll get to those comments in a second. I just gotta commentate the rest of this race here. DMC Man-to-Man looking like he's going for something now. Whoa, don't do anything too crazy, man. You got a P4 in the bag. P4 in the bag, Man-to-Man. Stay where you are, good sir. This is it. It's looking like Spathis might take the dub. Great drive from him today in these wet conditions. Definitely doing a little bit more practice for today's race. Driving a lot better in the wet on this day. And he is going to take a well-deserved W. Crossing the line. Congratulations to Spathis. P2 is Stravroulise. P3 is James on track. But Nathaniel is going to jump him and grab himself a podium. Massive race from Nathaniel Perrin today. I think I'm going to have to name him as the driver of the day. Honestly. That was a great race from Nathaniel. P4 is DMC Man-to-Man, Jumping Eagle, and Billy for that 4th position as they both had penalties. Billy taking home P5. James, the Eagle, taking home P6. Laura in P7. We'll read out the rest when we get to the end screen. Well, we got Bro. Much respect to you today for the commentary. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I figured you were showing some support for Greece, and you had Greek writing as your name, so I thought you might be from Greece. That's who I am. On a Greek. Take it all back to much respect. Hey, man, thank you. Much respect to you as well. I appreciate that. I'm glad you stuck around for the whole race as well, man. Honestly, that's great to have you here. But finishing this thing off, we got Maggot taking home P8, Nexton in P9, 10K P10, Evan in P11, Atlas G in P12, and Delgasu in P13. Unfortunately, we had a couple DNFs today. We had Hammers UK, Abrasive, fighting for the podium, and he DNF'd her late. Lunatic Kai as well. Lunatic Kai, first DNF of the day, unfortunately for him. You know, tough conditions out here today. Real tough conditions. Super wet, no traction out there. And just, unfortunately, just didn't get the grip he needed. And Donkey Dan headed from the rainy conditions to the sun and fun at the beach as he beached his car on a curb and got disqualified. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. 49 minutes, 28 seconds for Spathis to drive 29 laps around that track. And we have Billy. Oh yeah, Billy. Billy, unfortunate for Billy today. He was doing really well. He was up like 12 positions. And he just dropped her. Actually, I don't even know what happened. I think he dropped it. So yeah, I would do some after the race interviews, but I don't know if anyone's wanting to do any. We'll see if we can get an interview here today. So we actually do have a few lucky contestants get an interview. Stravroulise is one of them. Lunatic Kai is another. You better mute your mic there, Lunatic Kai. Actually, we gotta check to see if we can hear you first.
There we go.
I don't think it's working.
Should be, I just enabled it.
Okay, beautiful. Stav!
Hello.
Should be, I just enabled it.
Okay, beautiful. Stav! Hello. Hey, perfect. There we go. All right, everybody's working. Stravroulise, as Dylan calls you. STR. Likes to add that in there. Congratulations, man. Taking home a P2 today. How you feeling? Tough conditions.
Good. As you said, it was tough. Yeah, full wet to light rain. Yeah, my main concern was to keep it on the track. And yeah, I was happy. Pace was good. Good result for the team as well. Shame that we didn't get the fast lap, but it's whatever at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know what? Both of you guys put in a great job today. I think you were holding 1-2 for most of the race, so great team effort and great drive from the both of you guys. So congratulations to that.
Yep.
So Lunatic,
Yes.
what happened today, man?
Just no grip. Literally none.
No grip, huh?
Yeah.
Can you talk us through how the crash went down?
I don't know if it was seen on the formation app. I just spun. I don't even know what turn it is. Beginning of second sector, and I just lost the rear. No ERS, no nothing. Just went. Very odd.
A little unfortunate there for you, man. I know it was
After the
a
big
tough race.
build up.
Yeah,
Take the win
man.
anyway.
I don't know. There might be a meme made, a second meme, but no, we had a couple DNFs today, so no,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
nice.
waiting for the meme again.
Oh yeah.
I'm expecting it.
Yeah, we might see it.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
Who
no,
knows?
tough
Let's wait
race,
and
man.
see.
Honestly, just
It was.
what was
It
it?
was
What was it
dreadful.
like at the start? Because I know it was raining pretty heavy.
Oh, it was chaos.
Yeah, we had a couple. I didn't catch
Yeah.
everything, but
I just couldn't see, and there's quite a few collisions, push-offs, but there's not much you could have done. You just couldn't see,
right. Yeah, I
and
mean the starts are
yeah,
real
it's just
difficult.
hard. It was the first few laps. Everyone was so close, and you're just battling it, and you can't see. There's no spacing, especially in the first sector, and you're battling. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
It
hey,
just wasn't the day.
that's a little input of what it was like for the drivers off the start. Lunatic, thank
Yeah,
you. And again,
that's
man,
okay.
I'm sorry that you were out so early.
That's okay.
But
Hopefully good
yeah,
next week.
yeah. There's always next week, man. Thanks again.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Well, I won't see you next week, but DTR Yari will be back doing your Division 2. But yeah, Division 2, Round 4, Season 5 for Delta T. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll tune in again next week. See you, boys.